The tools that you're gonna need is a torch. You will also need a hammer. You'll need a 17mm wrench. You'll need some type of bolt, and this will allow us to push the old stud through. You will need washers to stack up on the new stud to pull it through. You'll of course need a stud. You'll need a nut to pull your stud in. I use this to loosen the 17mm on the back of the caliper. You will also need an impact screwdriver to loosen these. You're gonna loosen the 2 bolts back here that hold the caliper on. Make sure you secure the caliper. You can hang a piece of wire from here to up there, or you can set it on the control arm. What we're gonna do next is heat the rotor up before we hit it with the mallet, and what that's gonna do is allow this rotor to expand, and we'll be able to take this off very easily. Now that we have that heated, we're gonna hit it here, 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 and here, and that should break it free. Well, easier than I thought. Next thing we're gonna do is also heat around here, and that's gonna expand the hub, which will allow these to back out easier. Then we'll go ahead and take this, place it right here. So the next thing we're gonna do is take this hole and rotate it to the other side. We'll use the mallet to bend this flap back, which will allow us to stick the stud in. Take your hammer, doesn't have to be hit hard, just a few times. After you drive the stud in, take your washers, place them on like that, put your lug nut on, take an impact driver. While you're driving it in, you're gonna make sure that stud seats flat on the back. You can use a flashlight to make sure the new stud is seated all the way flat. If you have more broken studs like this car does, just repeat for the next studs. Then do a reverse installation by putting on your rotor, the screws, the caliper, and make sure you torque everything down to the recommended factory torque specs. And that's pretty much it, guys.